Good evening. Welcome, welcome. I see there's a few of you on here. Let me know who's here so I can see the comments. I am watching. I'm just getting things set up right here. Welcome. Hey, Sue. Hi, Nancy. I can see you guys popping on here now. How's everybody doing? Hi, Ken. Gosh, it's another week. Can you believe it? In February. We are in February. Hey, Deborah. Nice to see all of you guys. Hope that you guys are doing well. I see quite a few of you jumping on here. I have several things to show you tonight, and I'm hoping that my lighting is better. I'm trying to do the best that I can with what I have. I don't want to invest a lot of money, but at this time anyway, I mean, maybe down the road, but for right now, we are making do with what we have, and so far the videos haven't been too bad. Hey, Denise and Colleen and Lynn, I see you guys all jumping on. I hope you're ready for some stamping. I haven't looked outside. I have a window right here. It doesn't look like it's snowing here yet, but we're supposed to get snow. Nope, Linda, I'm not coming to help clean. I got enough to do myself. If you saw my stamp room, then you'd understand. My husband actually, those of you that may not know, my husband usually does the kitchen stuff and he does the cooking. He's not been working for many years because of his disability with diabetes and eyesight and stuff. So anyway, oh, is it snowing in, I see, Lynn says it's snowing in Saline and LaSalle. Oh, yeah. So I'm sure we're going to get some here too. But for right now, I can't see any dropping down in that window that I have right across from me right there. So for tonight, as everybody's jumping on, welcome, welcome. Thank you so much for being here and seeing what I have to share with you. I have some fun things. I have a masculine card tonight for you. I haven't done one in a little bit. Just seeing your guys' comments popping up over here. Snow's coming down heavy. Oh, yeah, and I think it's Adrian, isn't it, Linda? And Sue, oh, 36 in Florida. That is cold in Florida. Yeah. So, but I'm sure you have sunshine that's popping in there too. So, anyway, I am going to go ahead and turn you down on the camera. And like I said, I think that what do I want to say? That the lighting is better. From what I can see, it looks like I'm clearer in my this view, so hopefully it is for you guys too. There's that cliffhanger. Oh, you mean from from my last video? Yeah, I'm going to show you how to use that. All right, let's turn you down and talk about a few things, okay? So, here we are. Okay, so what I want to share first is this stamp set called Happiest of Birthdays. If you've watched my past videos or if you watch me often, you'll know that I have used this set quite a bit. I think it's time to have a class with this set, and so for this month's club, this set will be included. So you will get the stamp set and the things that you need to create 8 projects. Okay, so this is a great deal this month. You need this stamp set. I'm telling you, this is wonderful. And wait till you see my samples. I have been working hard on the other classes that I'm doing that are not club, and so I don't have those ready for you. But I may just do a separate little video as a commercial and pop in here and show you guys, okay? So anyway, this is going to be club for February. And so you have to sign up for that by the 10th of the month. If you do Paper Pumpkin or like Paper Pumpkin, the 10th of the month is Paper Pumpkin too, just as a reminder thing. So anyway, wanted to share that. Okay, now, what else do I want to share with you? Let me get this out of the way. Don't forget I also have a few more, the shells, the seashells class. I can't think of the suite, but here, these are, maybe you guys can see them better, the lighting is better. So here's one, and these are all special fold cards, okay? And I know I've showed these on different ones, so you can go back and watch. But anyway, you will get designer paper, pearlized paper, you will get the dots, the opal dots, yeah, and some ribbon. Normally you have paper, ribbon, and the dots. So anyway, there's the card that we did on Monday night online. And then these are the other samples that I have. So I just kept them all together here. Now, that one, wouldn't you know, I didn't write it down in front of me, but go to Stamp with Barb and look under the events and click, and you will find out all you need to know about this seashell class that's going to also be in February. Hydrangea is already done. That's already passed. I had to do that in order to get the things in time, to get them prepared, to get them mailed out to you as I promised. That class is on the 13th. Hey, Joni, thanks for joining. Glad that you're here. You're a discount demo? Hey, I think we all kind of started out as a discount demo. Right now we have a great discount demo special. If you're not already a discount shopper, I want you to come and join us, right? Come join me. Reminder, here are the cards that you will get free. You'll get all the kits to create these with any $30 order with me. And here's that box full of cards with the belly band that I did. So you'll get a box, the box and all the parts and pieces that you need. $30, you get that free. Bump it to $50, you get a free celebration item, and you get a free embellishment from me. So make sure that you use the host code, which I will pop up here. Let's see if I can. There's the host code. And also, well, I think that's the right one. Oh my gosh. I'm pretty sure it is. I'm positive it is. Because I have to switch out screens when I switch out the numbers. Anyway, or switch the numbers. Okay, let's get stamping. Alright, well, I just need to move some things out of the way. And what I try to do, you guys, is give you some projects that are that start out being a little bit simpler and moving to stepped up. Okay? So, gotta move that out of the way. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to show you a card, and we are going to use a set I have not shared lately or at all yet. It's called Sweet Ice Cream, and it comes with a punch, which I'm not using that tonight, but it does come as a bundle and it comes with a punch. So I'm going to be using the sentiment out of here, and then I'm going to be using the fun designer paper that comes with this suite. There's some fun stuff in here. There's sprinkles, there's ribbon, but some pretty rich colors here. I'm going to fold those, and as I flip through them, you can see all the great, this is really cool. I want to do something with this background. I like that paper. I like the stripes. The ones that, you know, are kind of common. We had a paper like this a long time ago in 2017 when we had those, when the Hey Chick just came out, that is now back again with dies and some ice cream cones. There you go, some more sprinkles. So there are the different yummy pieces or designs in this designer paper, and some great colors: Bermuda Bay, blackberry, cinnamon cider. And don't forget that when you go to create a card, you can see what colors coordinate on the back of the designer paper. You can also see the colors that coordinate in the catalog where the suite is at. They always give you a list of the colors that coordinate. So that's just a thing, just a reminder, a little tip there. Okay, so what I've done is I've already cut what I need. And this is, it says that Old Olive is the green that is in I just need to make sure I'm in the screen. There we go. Is Old Olive is the color that's in the designer paper. Now, I chose to go with Pear Pizzazz. It's a little bit lighter, but I think it still coordinates, and I think you'll see that. I've also, this is a 5.5 by 8.5. This piece is 3 3/4 by 5. 3 3/4 by 5 of Pear Pizzazz, and we're going to be working on this piece. And let's see here. How's the lighting with tonight? Can you guys tell me what you're thinking of the lighting tonight? So here are the pieces I've chosen. I have the ice cream cones and then these guys here. And so what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to go ahead, excuse me, and put these down. And I've cut these so that they are, I believe that they're 1.5 by 3. 1, 2, 3, oh, excuse me, 3.5 by 1.5. That's what these pieces are. And so this is a pretty simple card layout. And you can do this, you can make this look so different with the designer paper that you choose. So pull out that stash that I know you all have, because we do. Great, thank you guys, thank you. I appreciate you letting me know that the lighting is good. But yeah, pull out that stash that you have of your designer paper and make one of these fun layouts. This is super easy. If you know how to cut paper, you can do this. All right, so here's what we've got. We've got our designer paper all right in a row here. I didn't space that as well as I thought, but it all blends very well. Okay, so there is my base. Now I have gone ahead and pre-cut, die cut. This is the die. This is the die that I've cut out. Here's the piece of it. And I want to show you a technique that I've seen a couple demonstrators do this, but my friend Chris showed this on her video that I watched, and I thought I would show you guys. All right, now, let me see. What did I do with that? Hang on, I got to show you. Did you know that we have different tools that are different pieces that can be used in our Take Your Pick tool? So when you purchase it, you get this stylus, or not? Yeah, I guess that's a style. It's just got the bubble ends on both sides. There's a large and a small. And what you do is you just twist this. It shows you how. You can take out this tool and you can put this one in. I'm going to use the large and just end out, and I'm going to put that in here, just like that. So I'm going to set that over to the side. Now, oh, this isn't, darn. You know what? I need the die. Thought I was prepared. Thought I was prepared. One momento. And of course, where did I put the die, the stamp set? Right here. Okay, I'm back. Alright, so this is a die from Tasteful Touches. I love these dies that are in here. But here is the die right here. So you need the die, okay? You need the die to do this technique. Alright, welcome if you're just joining. Hopefully you'll learn something new. That's my goal every time that I teach or go live. And really, it's mainly to have a good time and enjoy our time stamping. So I've got this die cut out already. Here's my die. What I'm going to do, I'm going to lay this back down in here, okay? And you'll feel where it goes. I mean, it kind of gets in the groove there, so you can tell where it's at. Okay, so there it is. And what I'm going to do is use this, the large stylus ball end, and I'm just going to take this and go on the inside of this die, holding this in place where I cut it out previous. Okay, and then just come right around, hold it in place, and just keep going. Alright, so what that does is, can you see that beveled edge now? it gives you a different look with this particular die cut. Alright, so that's a cool technique I wanted to share with you. And let me put this back so I don't lose it and get it in the wrong spot. But this is an awesome set. I should stamp with this again. I really like this set. I haven't stamped with it in a while. Alright, next thing we're going to do, we're going to use the large Happy Birthday. Now if you have the polymer stamps, they do get stained when you use these darker colors, and I am going to use the Blackberry Bliss. Hey Diana, Beverly, I see you guys just jumped on. Thank you for joining. I'm glad that you're here. We're going to ink this up in Blackberry Bliss. Okay. Is that what it's called? Blackberry Bliss? Yeah. I wasn't sure about the word bliss. You know, that's a pretty strong word. Bliss. But I guess stamping causes bliss, right? They had to get that in there somewhere. So I'm going to take the Happy Birthday, and I'm really just going to stamp it right down in the middle of my die cut. Just like that. Now Blackberry is one of those dark juicy colors, so just make sure that it's nice and dry before you start, you know, touching and everything. Another trick that you can do is, if you're not sure, you could always heat set, but normally it dries pretty fast. We do have a couple colors. Night of Navy and this Blackberry actually stay wet longer. Thank you, Sue, for sharing. I appreciate when you guys share the video. You know, that helps my business tremendously, and I really prefer it. Now, see how wet that was when I turned that over? Sorry, I didn't squirrel, you know, that kind of thing. But anyway, that's what you do. If you feel like it's way too wet still, you can just turn it over and be careful and, you know, just push that down. And again, it's only with a couple colors. I'm sure you guys have experienced that, but I just didn't want to get my fingers all yucky and everything as we're stamping here. So what I was saying is that I appreciate when you guys share the video. Hi, Elaine, Deborah. When you share the video, it helps get the word out, and if you like my style, I'm sure that maybe your friends or others might enjoy just watching and just chatting with everybody like we always do. I just have a good time. I love what I do, and I'm here to share that with you. So thank you if you're sharing my video. All right, the next thing we're going to do is, that's it. That's all the stamping we're going to do for the base, for the outside of our card. For the inside of our card, let's see, what do we want to say? We have, thank you, you're cool with sprinkles on top. Treat yourself. Happy birthday. Treat yourself. Let's see, let me grab another block here and see if we can just stamp on the inside. Here we go. Where's my treat yourself? Right here. And then it would be fun to put a, what do I want to say? Gift card. That's what I want to say. Put a gift card inside there. I'm going to go ahead and put this together first, though. All right, so what are we doing? We are going to take our dimensionals, and I got the little ones, and I want the big ones. All right. Ypsilanti Township has a class about stamping and card making. Yeah, I'm sure they do, Marcia, but I don't know if it's Stampin' Up! Products. So, yeah, I have no idea. I know, I'm surprised that they're able to do things in person already. Is it virtual? I don't know. All right, what I did is I put some dimensionals here because I want to put this onto right here. And I am going to shift it a little sideways just to give it some character. Okay, there we go. There's that, and it's going to go this way. So let's see here. I am going to pop this up also. Boy, I'm forgetting about these dimensionals here. Thank you, Taran, for sharing. I appreciate that. All right, so we need another one here and here. And look at that. Between last night and today, I have used that whole sheet of dimensionals. All right, did you guys know, here's another trick with this tool. I'm going to take this stylus out now. I'm going to go back in here and put my pokey tool, right here, piercer is what the real thing's called. Did you know that you could, I already took those off, but did you know that you could like take this and pick these off, and if you don't have fingernails, just like that? Did you guys see that? It just pops it right off. Now, it does make a little pokey in your dimensional a little bit, but who cares? It's on the back of the card. So, if you don't have fingernails, there you go. That's a little tip for you. And see them all stuck on there? Kind of feel like I'm spearfishing or something. All right. Pear Pizzazz. Dimensionals to pop that up a little bit. There we are. There we go. Let's see. The next thing we're going to do is, I have been using these quite a bit lately. These are the Artisan Design Sequence. Hi Sherry, thanks for joining. You share it every week, Marsha, you're a sweetie. Thank you. Everybody, I know several of you do, so you guys are the best. All right, so we're going to use these sequence, Artisan Design Sequence, and because there is this blue that is in here, this looks so great. So I'm going to just peel off one of the big ones and a small one. Let's put a small one right there, and another small one right, whoops, turn it the right way. There we go. And there we have our card. Super easy. And so that's one of the simpler ones. We'll start out with the simple. How do you guys like that one? As I clean off my space here and get ready for the next one. Oh, wait, before we do that, let's stamp on the inside. And I waited to do that because of how juicy it is, and I didn't want to make a mess. So, Treat Yourself is going to go on the inside. Just like that. And then you have plenty of room to write. You could take one of the other little things, the sprinkles. Oh, that'd be cute to do some sprinkles in here. I might do that at some point. But there we are. There is our first card. Okay, let's move that to the side. Grab our goodies for our next card. Okay, so I'm going to need those dimensionals again. What we're going to do next is, thank you. Whoops, sorry, didn't mean to bounce you guys. Oh, it was in the township guide, Marsha. I saw your comment there. Yeah, I know that a lot of the townships have offered things in the past, and I just never had the opportunity to teach any classes there. I know one of the girls on our team did for a long time. So, what's next? Let's do that masculine card. All right. I know that there's so those of you that watched my video on Monday with my monthly online class, so the first Monday of the month, I do have, I'm hoping we're going to get back to doing in-person classes. But until then, I am doing the online Monday night classes. And so Monday, I said we are going to talk about how to use this piece of paper that I had used on a project. We're going to show you how to use this, okay? So, what I've done is I have taken this piece, and I've taken a piece of white, and it's the same size, okay? And we're going to be using By the Dock to make our card. And what I'm going to do is lay this down. And painter's tape. If you guys don't have painter's tape in your toolkit of stamping stuff, you need it. Now, one of the things that you do need to do is just make sure that the tack is not very strong, because you don't want it to stick on your paper and tear your paper, okay? So I've been trying to make this less tacky. And what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to tack this down onto my scrap paper. And we're going to be really careful when I pull this off because I don't want it to, well, it'll be all right because we're not going to use that top piece. Hint, hint. All right. Hey, thanks everybody for joining. If you're just jumping on, let me know if you're a first-time watcher on my, or you know that you found me for the first time, and let me know where you're from. We always like to know where our stampers and viewers are from. So here we are. We have this die cut space. So what we're going to do is some masking. That is what this is for. All right. And I have pulled out some Balmy Blue and Pacific Point. And we're going to use our wonderful brushes that we have now, our blending brushes. Okay. And so you may have already seen these used, but these are a great tool. All of our brushes and sponges and things, they have a different, what do I want to say? Their purpose is different, okay? So it could be that, you know, sponge daubers will make it come out a different way than these blending brushes. So I'm going to start with the Balmy Blue and grab that and tap off any excess. And I'm going to start kind of off of the paper and then come into the open space, okay? And it may be hard to see at first, but you will see it. Once we pull this masking away, you'll see what this does. Now, sorry you guys, you probably will bounce a little bit. Just pretend you're on a ride or something. Shout wee once in a while if it's jiggling you too much, you know what I mean? All right. I just don't know how else to do it. Well, because it's not, you're not on a tripod. That's the deal. I'm connected. My holder is pretty cool. It's like a gooseneck, and so it goes on to this end of my table here. All right, so I got talking and being silly here, and so I got a little different than what I wanted. But for this, for what we're making, it actually is pretty cool. You know what? My paper looks like it is there. I should have put it down. Should have taped it down, actually, because it slid on me. Darn it. Okay, let's try this. I'm going to take a piece, because I've got this tacky, so let me see if I can take a piece of this. And, oh well, see if that will hold it in place better there. There we go. All right, I'm still not done with this Balmy Blue. I want a little bit more up here at the top. How many of you have tried the blending brushes? See, I'm moving. My space is moving. Okay, I got to fix this, guys, because it's driving me crazy. And I want our project to be the right way. I want it to be right. Okay, so I'm going to have to hold this tighter. Okay, so there we go. I still think I need a little bit more. Okay, there we are. That's Balmy Blue. All right. Yeah, if you have a chance to get the brushes, you get 3 brushes, and they're they're a little flexible, so they're really easy to use, and you can wash them out. You can use them different colors. You can keep one for your blues, one for your purples, but it's $12 for 3 brushes, which is really actually pretty nice. So, okay. So I'm going to go into my Pacific Point, and I'm going to bring some of that darker color down here at the bottom. Okay. This looks, I don't know, yeah, you can see it. I'm looking in the, as this is going on, I'm looking at it. Okay, there we go. All right, so that's pretty good. Now I'm not done with the balmy blue, and we're going to take these marks, and they're water, they're like waves. And so I'm going to use the balmy blue, and we are going to keep our masking on there, ink that up, and make ourselves some waves. Oh, that's pretty good. Okay. All right. Now we're done with the balmy blue. Okay, so the next step is to keep that in place. Well, actually, let's take it off and see if it worked. It should have, but I just saw that it slid a little bit, so well, let's hopefully it didn't get too wonky. Oh, that's beautiful, actually. It is okay. See there? See what we have? Isn't that gorgeous? What dye did I use? I used the Tasteful Touches dye. Tasteful Touches, the dyes, the bundle, it came as a bundle at one point, and so there are dyes that go with that. Actually, you know what? You're up north, but you have relatives on the island. Tasteful Label dyes. These are the dyes. I keep them on a magnet here in my. But there are the dyes that Oh, I'm sorry, I lied. That was the other project. Oh my goodness. The dyes that I used were the stitch nested dyes. That is the stitch nested dye. That's what that is. Okay? Sorry. All right, so here's what we have. Next thing we're going to do, let's bring in some basic gray, and we are going to stamp. There's this really flying bird, and so we are going to stamp it off. I have basic gray, and we're just going to stamp that bird kind of like a few times there. I want to go, let's see here. Let's get another one there. Okay, just want them up there in the corner a little bit. There's that. Next, we need a boat. And so what we're going to do is take soft suede, and we'll get this out of the way. We are going to take the boat, ink that up good. We're going to set this aside for a second. I've got a scrap here, and we're going to just stamp the boat like that. And one of the things that we have that I haven't shown a lot is our blender pens. Not the blends, but this is our blender pen. Ornate Garden die. What about the Ornate Garden die, Elaine? No, the one that I used was from the bird bundle. Yep, you're right, Lynn. You're right. It was a bundle with the birds that were from a last year spring catalog, I think. I have gotten a little bit of ink here, and so what you do is you take your pad and you squeeze it like this, and when you do that, it gives you a puddle of ink. Now, before I go ahead and get the dark stuff, I'm just going to take my blender pen, and can you see how that's pulling that color, and it's creating some color on there? Some lighter color, so I'm going to do that over the whole piece of cardstock, or the whole boat. I guess that's the right way to say it. Okay, look at, now I have a colored boat. Now I'm going to go and grab some of that ink, and I'm just going to basically color in. So we have all kinds of coloring modes, and so if you have the blends, that's one way. If you have ink and blender pen, that's another way. If you have the markers, the Stampin' Write markers, that's another way. But look at this. You get a package of 3 blender pens. I'll be honest, I haven't looked at the price in quite some time because I've had these for a while. But you can color with those, you know. That way you don't have to have all the ink pads. You don't have to have all the blends. They do make things look different. Okay, they do. So it really depends on what type of color medium you're looking for. And then again, see how you can shade? You can get a little darker and at one end and then just keep going, and it ends up lighter. Now to clean it, you just roll it until all the color is out. Okay, so let me bring this up closer so you can see how I've colored that. Look at that. And you got dimension using the coloring with the blender pen and your ink. Now, there's a die that cuts this boat out, I think. It does come with dies. I think they're kind of a mess. I haven't put them, yeah. So here is one that that you can cut it out after you've done this, but I've already done that, so you don't have to watch me cut it out. So here's my boat. And let's close this up. All right, got my boat. We're ready to go. What do we got going on here? Let's see. So here we are. Here's our beautiful mask, water and sky. And this boat is going to go right here. And we'll grab the dimensionals. I'm going to grab my scissors and use up all my pieces here. So I like to cut it so that I have all these pieces. And I use every stitch of these dimensionals. Okay, let's go ahead and put our boat down. Just a couple of those. And do this. Just like that. Just kind of a serene look. See there? With the birds in the background. Just like that. And then we are going to put this onto the balmy blue. I've already ran this piece right here through the emboss machine with the textured embossing folder. I know that's not the real name, but that's what it's like. But this is going to get mounted onto here. Now the next thing we want to do is put some kind of saying on here, and it says, "Here for you, happy birthday, always look up to you." I'm thinking that "here for you" is a nice one to go on here. Let me grab a block and put that on here. And I think we're going to go with the basic gray. Let's see, I thought I had espresso. I did not. At one point I was thinking about bringing espresso in here. But I think we're going to go with the basic gray. We're going to ink this up. And let me stamp it before I put it on there. Let's come right up in here and just stamp that down. So easy. A little bit stepped up. A little bit. Now, if you wanted to take your blending brush and you wanted to get some on the outsides here, you could do that. Let's do that a little bit. But for the masking, you know, save those dies. They make great mask. Just make things look really cool. So what I'm doing is just getting a little bit around the edges so that it won't be as stark white along the edge of the balmy blue, and it just kind of blends this all together, the masking. Looks wonderful. Oh, the crayons. You know what, Marcia? I still have my crayons too. Those crayons were really nice. Look at that, you guys. Isn't that pretty? Okay, let's just mount this together, and we have our second card. So that's just going to go right like that. And because this is textured, I'm going to go ahead and just put this down flat. Okay, now you certainly could add more to this if you wanted to add more, but this is just a nice, simple, soft card. This actually would be a nice sympathy card, wouldn't it? Say something on the inside. All right, there you go. There's card number 2, you guys. And that is what you do with this leftover. Mystery solved. Cliffhanger. Done. Okay, there we are. Now, I will tell you that I need to quickly clean these stamps because I will certainly get myself a mess if I don't do this quickly and get these out of the way. All right, so there's that, there's that. Let's get these moved out of here. Okay. Here's what we're going to use for the next project. And this one, oh, I'm telling you, these stamps are really, really growing on me. Like, I need this one and I need that one. Are you guys the same way? Okay, so we are going to use the Hey Birthday Chick. This is now available, and you can get this in the bundle. And this is available in our January to June catalog. It has all of these images, and it has great dies, and it coordinates with the other set, which is Hey Chick. That stamp set was from a celebration set from 2017. So thank you. I'm glad you guys liked that one. We are also going to use this Playing with Patterns paper. I love this paper. I have used it so much, you guys. And so we are going to be using this paper. It's a 6x6 and gray granite. And so here is what we're going to be using. So I'm just going to go ahead and put this down onto the front of my card. This is 4 1/4 by 5 on the 5 1/2 by 8 1/2, scored at 4 1/4. Okay, there we are. Now, this piece that we just did the card from, here is the cutout. Okay, and again, this is from the Stitch Nested Dies. Alright, so we're going to use this piece as our base, and I have already pre-done the die cutting, okay, because that really makes the thing bounce. Okay, so I've cut out some fence, and I've cut out Happy Birthday right out of the paper. Isn't that cool? Look at, it's all the color of the paper. So, I've also pre-stamped, because I know you've seen me stamp. I've already pre-stamped and die cut this chicken, and we are going to use these colors to color her, and this for her little beak is the Light Mango Melody, and you could use any of your yellows, just a bright one that will show up. And then we are going to use the dark red, and I'm using the bullet point tips here, guys, and then just color the beak, or the little wattle. I don't know what it's called. What's it called? So we're going to do that with the red. Now on the gray, we're not going to, I'm not going to color her in all the way, but I am going to just kind of give her some gray all around her feathers here, okay, to add some of that color in. But we're not going to color all of her and make her a really super gray chickadee here. These are so cute. But I am going to go ahead and do gray on her little flappy and her little tail there. Bring that down just a little bit maybe. Just like that. Add that little bit of color in there. So what we're going to do is, I want her on here first. So I'm going to go ahead and put her down flat, and she is going to go right like right here. She's doing the chicken dance, you know. See, she's flapping her wings. Happy birthday. Where's my little silicone mat? We want this here because I don't want glue all over my paper where I'm working. So I'm going to add my adhesive here. Kind of do that so that the stickies aren't all over the open spots. And then happy birthday will go right here. Okay? Just like that. I'm glad you like that, Nancy. And then the fencing will go right on top. So again, I'm just going to use my adhesive on my little mat. Now you could use wet glue, whatever or you could have it on the adhesive sheets, whichever works. But it's pretty easy to do it this way. Should we come right off the edge here? We've got enough. Let's do that. Let's just come right off the edge, just like that. And then we'll just give it a haircut and trim off the edges there. Okay. We are almost there. Going to take this one and put it right there, and actually I'm going to come over a little bit because I want her foot to show. We're going to do that. And you know what? Let me grab one quick thing here, you guys. Okay. Take these scissors, turn it over, cut that fence off there and there. And there we have our little chickadee. Is she cute? And then we're going to use some of those dimensionals right here. And we are going to go ahead and pop this up. Now, I just realized that I did not use ribbon on any of my cards tonight. That's odd. Usually I use some type of ribbon, but that's okay. You don't have to. All right, let's get these pieces off and put this on our card. The front of our card. Just like that. And that fence looks like it was die cut right along with that. And there you are. How fun is that? Of course, on the inside, we have a couple cutie things here. Whoops. Let's do our little happy chick and the one that says, let's celebrate you. Let's stamp those on the inside. And we're going to use the Memento Black for that. Cute? I know. She would be cute on a wobble. Oh yeah, that's right, Deborah. That would be cute on a wobble, wouldn't it? I'll have to try one of those. All right, so let's celebrate you, and let's put that right here. And then grab another block. They're right here at my fingertips tonight. And then let's do this little chick. Kind of down here. Aw, he's cute. And put the lid back on before I make a mess. There we go. All right. Look at that. That's so cute. Right? And you don't even have to color. All right. So, we've done 3 cards so far, you guys, and we've got 10 minutes. So I want to share one last thing with you in the last 10 minutes, because I try my best to keep you under an hour or no more than an hour. Well, I'll tell you what, this will only take a second, and then we're going to spin the wheel. Okay, we're going to spin for 2 weeks. 2 weeks. I told you guys I didn't forget about you. I want to show you, I don't know how many of you realize that there are some exclusive kits in the catalog, and this is the box that this one comes in. And this one, let me get okay, it's called Hello Dear Friend. It's an all-inclusive kit. It's $30, and it gives you everything you need. It gives you an ink spot here somewhere. The ink spot that comes in this one is the Misty Moonlight. And then you get this stamp set is gorgeous. I like this stamp set. It has Hello Dear Friend, just a little note. It's got a flower and a stem, a day to remember, says you make my heart smile, and a thank you. Those are nice. Those are nice size. And then inside you have two of the smaller cards. I've already put them together. So this one says, Hello Dear Friend. This is like a little note card. And the fun part is it comes with envelopes. It comes with envelopes, so you could add it to a package. But there's the Hello Friend and the thank you. And you have these vellum pieces I'll show you here in a second. And the copper twine. And then here is the full-size card, one of them. Isn't that nice? And here is the other full-size card. So you get, let's see, 4 of each, 3 of each. You get 3 of each. You get 3 of each design. Let me grab them up here. So yeah, 1, 2, 1, 2. Yeah, so you get 3 of each size, and the envelopes. You also get these extra, all these leaves. You get these leaves, you get all the flowers. You're going to have extras. You are going to have extras. And then here are the vellum pieces that go on the cards. Cute cards, thank you. And then look at all of these pieces that you can stamp on. And you get a spool of the copper cording that's here. So with all, and on top of that, you get a size D block. See that? You get a size D block. So that is the card kit. Now, this is a great class. If you have friends that are interested in stamping, I would love to host a virtual party with you. It would be right online. We can do it right online. And this is a great way for everybody. Everybody purchases the kit. Then we all join together and we stamp together. And on top of that, I would include some extras that would be mailed out. And you would be able to make extra cards besides what comes in the kit. So I'd love to share that more with you. And you get the hostess benefits for all the kits. Okay, so your guest, let's say they buy 5 kits, it's $150. You get $15 in free product. Plus, my goal is to get you the kit free as the hostess. Okay, so talk to me about that. Let's talk about that. All right, what else do I have? Let me grab our cards for tonight. We have 1. And we have 2, whoops, upside down. There we go. And another happy birthday. We all need birthday cards, you guys. So, birthday cards for sure. I honestly haven't been able to see you guys on your comments much. My head's been down doing the class, the stamping tonight. But there are your 3 cards. So now let's go on over, and I am going to go to the wheel. Now, if you don't like movement much, I've got to move the camera. Let me make sure that I'm on the right camera so we can spin this wheel. And yes, I am. Okay. All right. Okay, hold on. You're going to see my hand for a moment. till I can get you up here on the wheel. And there, can you see it? Hang on. You're seeing my one little thingy here. I got to get you in the right spot. There we go. Okay, let me go back to my Facebook here, and I can see what you guys see. So I got to wait for it to show up. There. Okay. I'm hoping you can see the wheel. I can't see it because I'm not on my phone or anything else, but I think I got you there. We are going to go ahead and spin this and see who the winners are. All right, let's do the shuffle. I have the last 2 videos, not including tonight, and we're going to see who is going to win. All right, and I am going to try, hang on one second, you guys. I want to see if, make sure that you're in the screen here. There we go. All right, either way, we're going to go for the second one, okay? I can't see your comments, so if you're there, hang tight. We're gonna be done here in a second. There's our second spin. So Pam is the first winner. Second winner is Kim. Our next one is Deborah. All right, I have 3 more spins because what I'm going to do here is, hang on, 1 second. I am going to go right here for 1 second. So, this package right here, this envelope, can you see how big it is? It's going to be full of cards. Finished cards ready to mail for you guys, okay? So, let's see. Let's go back to our wheel. Let me see that we are hoping... Oops, sorry. I didn't hit the right thing. There we go. There we go. This winner is Sue. The woo that happens, right? Okay. Here we are, and who is next? Joan. So I can get this right out to you, okay? And our last winner is... Linda Bailey. Hang tight 1 second. There we go. Thank you for hanging with me. Thank you for the fun evening, and everybody that's joined. I'm so happy that you were here tonight. It looks like you guys were able to see everything okay. Golly, what else? What else can I tell you? Check out the event, see what you might like to do. I'd love to have you be a hostess and get the benefits. So much fun stuff. So, it's 8 o'clock. I did good this time. If there's any questions at all, anything I can help you with, please let me know. You have 1 more month to get free product. You have 1 more month to sign up as a discount purchaser on my group team and get a lot of free stuff. So let me know if you're interested, because you get free shipping, you get 5 packages of designer paper, you get $125 in stuff, that you choose for only $99. So, you guys have a great night, and I look forward to seeing you next Thursday, if not sooner. Okay, you guys have a great night. Bye-bye.